connected to Business Wrap. Find us online at businesswrap.biz, on Twitter using handle AskBizWrap, and on Facebook just search Business Wrap. And now, Effective Communication with Phil Zeller, CEO, Dale Carnegie, Southwest Michigan.
So, have you found the fountain of youth yet? Have you found what's going to keep you young at heart, young at spirit, keeping you focused, keeping you moving forward, keeping you fired up about life and keeping you going? I know just a couple of weeks ago, I got back from California. I went out and visited my father-in-law, an amazing man. He's 85 years old. Check this out. A lot of us have older parents now, and we've experienced this, or we've lost one. And I lost my dad a few years ago. But I noticed with my father-in-law, he's 85 years old, and this guy puts enthusiasm into everything he does. It was so funny. We're out there at his house, and he's sharing with me that this is his ritual every day, where he gets up and he goes through his daily experiences, and he gets into his pool and he does his workout routine. He does that for 45 minutes, and he gets out of the pool and he goes and sits in a chair in the sun for about 10, 15 minutes till he gets dry. And then he goes in and sits underneath the patio, and where, then he has a beverage and he relaxes, and he walked me through everything that he does. And what he does is he actively stays busy, and he has his ritual, and he has fun doing it. Even in the midst of COVID here, he's out there not getting that much company like most people, but he's sharing with me what he does. He's got his music that he listens to. He has it there. He's got his earbuds in. He's got his whole ritual down. And he's happy-go-lucky. And what's amazing about this, I share with you, some of these people are like this. Maybe you're like this. Maybe you're that happy-go-lucky person. Now, here's a guy that came over the United States of America when he was only 15 years old. He came from Italy. He was an immigrant. Didn't speak a lick of English whatsoever. Couldn't even speak the language. Showed up on a boat here at 15 and integrated into society. And when he got here, he was so excited to be in this wonderful place called the United States of America. Now, he could have stayed in Italy, but it was after World War II, and he wanted to go to this great new country. And here he is in America, and he's so proud to be an American. And he's going through life, and he's working, and he's hustling, and he's just going and making it happen. He's got a job. He gets a job working with General Motors, does that for a while. Then he realizes he's got a passion for cars and racing, so he gets into cars and racing and has a career in that, and does all kinds of mechanical work on cars, working on cars, ends up getting a race car, races, drag races, does all kinds of cool stuff, gets into power boating, just you name it, he does it, motorcycle riding, and then all these things. And then he moved from Michigan out to California, and he wanted that that beach life, the life that you hear, of course, with all the music and stuff in the 50s, and going into that, he thought, I want to be part of that. I want to be where the action is. And what he's done with his life is everything he's done, he's put enthusiasm into it. And I watch him at 85 years old, and I go, there's a key. There's a key. Now, there's a lot of stats out there. There's a lot of stats to keep yourself young. I mean, if you talk to your doctors, if you want to control your blood pressure and you do things to control your blood pressure, the medical professionals tell me, at least when I went in for my checkup, and they said, hey, Phil, if we manage your blood pressure, we could add 2 years to your life on average. I said, oh, that's cool. I could use an additional 2 years. So let's manage my blood pressure. And then a couple of years later, they said, hey, Phil, if we could manage your cholesterol, if we could work with you on your cholesterol, we could add 2 years to your life. And I'm like, hey, bonus 2 years. So here I am every day of my life. I'm managing my blood pressure. I'm managing my cholesterol. And I'm doing something every day to make sure that I'm doing those things. But each of those gets me 2 years. Now check this out. Here's a stat for you. What if I could share with you that there's a way to add 7 years to your life? Yes, 7. You get two for blood pressure, 2 for cholesterol. Now we got a way to get additional 7. Well, research and statistics have shown that if you have a positive attitude, that if you put enthusiasm to your work every single day, and that's how you tackle life, and you're an optimistic person, you can add up to 7 years on average to your life. How cool is that? You know what the beautiful thing about it is? You don't even have to take any medication. You don't have to take any pills. You don't have to stick any needles in you. You got to do none of that stuff. And the great thing about it is you just have to hold yourself accountable every day to being positive about your life and putting enthusiasm into your work. And so as I thought about my father-in-law, and I want to share with you today, as we look at ways to be more effective in our lives, to communicate more effectively, to get our points across to other people, Mr. Carnegie found out you got to be having fun with what you're talking about. Otherwise, people aren't going to have fun listening to it. So you got to believe in what you're talking about. You got to believe in what you want to share, and you got to be excited about it. And when you're excited about it, it shines through, and people realize, you know what? Not only does that benefit me, it benefits everybody. So go ahead and add those 7 years to your life. Get that positive attitude. Put enthusiasm to your work, and you'll reap the benefits of a long, healthy life.